Okay, girls. What did you think? Did you like that? Yeah, that was pretty good, wasn't it? Now, let's get to the important part of that. This is a really good story. But what do we learn from the story? I will ask the question and I'll see what kind of answers you get. Why did Pharaoh not listen to Moses and Aaron? Who can answer that one for me? Okay, Lucy.
Pharaoh thought he was more important than Jehovah, so he got stubborn.
Very good. He was pretty stubborn, wasn't he? You could tell in his voice, the way he responded, that he was stubborn. He didn't want to give up. Now, that was exactly right, and that answer is from the Bible in Exodus. If I can get my little tiny phone here to work. Exodus chapter 9, and I'll read that to give us the Bible's point of view. Chapter 9 and verse 17. That's exactly right what you said there, Lucy. It says, "Are you still behaving arrogantly against my people by not sending them away?" And that's what it meant. Arrogantly, proud, stubborn, and that's what Pharaoh was doing. That's very good, Lucy. So let's go on to the next question. How was Moses different from Pharaoh? Okay, Michaela, how was he different?
Moses was the most humble man because he had Jehovah's Holy Spirit.
Very good. Now, what about Pharaoh? He wasn't very humble like Lucy said. There's a big difference. That he was exactly the opposite, you might say. And that scripture there in Numbers chapter 12, let me read that, and that proves the point that Michaela said. Numbers chapter 12 and verse 3 says, "Now the man Moses was by far the meekest of all the men on the face of the earth." That's what you just said. He was humble and meek, so he was willing to be instructed by Jehovah, whereas Pharaoh was totally different. Now I got one more question and one more thing right here. Why do you think it is better to be meek and mild rather than arrogant and stubborn? Okay, Emma.
Jehovah wants us to be meek and mild and not arrogant and stubborn. And the meek and mild people will live in the paradise, and the arrogant and stubborn people will be destroyed by Jehovah.
That's right. And that's what the answer to that is found in Psalm 37:11, which supports what you said. It says, "The meek will possess the earth, and they will find exquisite delight in the abundance of peace." So we learned a lot from this little brief story concerning the plagues and how Jehovah showed the difference between Moses and Aaron being obedient and following, even though it was a very difficult thing for them to do, they were humble and meek and willing to do that. Whereas Pharaoh was just the opposite. He never listened to Jehovah. So which one do you think is better to be like? Moses and Aaron